All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High and the proper names in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to say, Call Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash Ma'amaf. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world eagerly and willingly call God or Jehovah. Bahashim meaning in the name of. Yahweh Shai meaning he who delivers, whom the world eagerly and willingly call JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Ahara Wanabe Asha'Allah of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the one-third remnant believers in Yahweh Shema Shah, Shalom, Shalom. Quick lesson put together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, and I pray that it be edifying. So, this lesson is going to be along the lines of wisdom because I was just thinking about it hard, man. I was thinking about it really hard about how everything that we do has basically it requires some form of wisdom, some way, some shape, some form of wisdom to be able to do it. And by us praying for wisdom, Yahweh Shema Shai gives us the knowledge to be able to overcome certain obstacles, or to be able to learn a new hobby, or whatever the case may be, or to be able to understand these scriptures first and foremost, to know who our power is. But whatever we do in this life, it requires some form of wisdom, man. And while you thinking of it, it get deep, It get deep because, throughout this whole week, I ain't gonna ramble too much, but throughout this whole week, man, I'm just praying for wisdom and just thanking the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah for wisdom. And it's just like the smallest things that I was doing, I understand that Yahweh Shema Shah, he gave me the knowledge to be able to do it. Like, I'm going to get a precept. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 7. It says, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahweh, and the spirit of wisdom came to me." So, right, we called upon. I remember my first time praying to Yahweh Shema Shah. It was in a public bathroom stall. I remember I got on my knees. I prayed to Yahweh Shema Shah for wisdom, and ever since that day, not to bring up that account, but to just for edification's sake. Ever since that day, Yahweh Shema Shah was giving me wisdom that's convenient for me, in small portions, and helping me with certain situations, and giving me the wisdom to get out of certain situations. But first, we have to pray for wisdom. It says, "Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and the spirit of wisdom came to me." So, right, by us praying to Yahweh, Bahashim Shai, asking him from his wisdom, he's going to give it to us. He's going to bless us with the knowledge to be able to overcome a certain situation. Like this whole week, I've been learning how to cook different meals. And I said, I'm going to try this. Yahweh Shema Shai, Baba Shai, give me wisdom to, and he been really giving me wisdom to, just grill. I probably grilled twice this week. I remember when I first learned how to grill, it was, Hurricane Irma had hit Jacksonville, and I ate all my hurricane snacks or whatever the case may be. So I went and bought me a grill, and it took me like 8 hours to make some chicken. And that was like 2017. So since 2017, I probably only grilled like 10 times. So I prayed to Yahweh Shema Shai and asked him to give me the wisdom, knowledge, understanding to know when to put the meat on the grill at the right exact time to take the meat off the grill. And I'm scared as I'm finna do it, because I'm like, man, people got to eat this. I'm over here, saying I could grill, but people gonna actually have to eat this, and people eating the food, they're telling me that it's good, like it, you know what I'm saying? So I just say, hey, the water Yahweh Shema Shai for even giving me that wisdom to be able to cook something on the grill and not burn it up, because I burn up a lot of food on the grill. You see what I'm saying? So right, it's just beautiful to know that Yahweh Shema Shai answers our prayers when we pray to him. It says, verse 8, "I prefer her before scepters and thrones, and esteem riches nothing in comparison of her." So right, riches are nothing in comparison to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, you have a lot of brothers with different different talents. You may be able to use your talent to get your daily bread, but before you even, it's not basically you had to have some form of wisdom to be able to get to that point. So when you think about it, it leaves you in deep thought on the understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, because Esau basically be putting together all these inventions, and Yahweh Shema Shai gave him the wisdom to be able to do it. Scripture say Yahweh Shema Shai created the smith that blowed the coals in the fire, and he created the waster to destroy. So he put it in these devils' mind to be creating thermonuclear missiles, man. So right, it says, I prefer her before scepters and thrones, and esteem riches nothing in comparison of her. Neither I compare I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as a little sand, and silver shall be counted as clay before her. Right, because when you have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai can lead you into immortality. So all these carnal things that we see and get on this planet, it doesn't matter. You could be a man full of millions and billions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? But Yahweh Shema Shai give you that wisdom, all that money ain't gonna even really matter to you. You're gonna take that wisdom and basically learn a skill or learn a trade to help you in the midst of Jacob's trouble, or to help you be able to maneuver out of situations that's ultimately gonna help you in Jacob's trouble. So right, none of the gold and none of the silver on this earth could amount to having the Lord's name first and foremost, understanding a breakdown or a dark parable or a grave sentence. None of the riches on the world on this earth could be compared to wisdom. Having a wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. By us having this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, you may very well fly in the near future. You may very well be able to pick up a building in the near future. You may very well be able to read minds and control 100 people at one time, just off the spirit and wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. So now you living in a society where you have to have a physical mark or RFID chip to buy and sell. You over there, you can control minds. You tell dude over there, hey man, go in this store with your chip, via mind, telepathically. Go in this store with your chip and buy me 16 tacos, Issachar style, Mexican style. You know what I'm saying? Like your favorite taco truck for me personally, and bring it here to this location. I'll be waiting on you. So the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai could cause you to be able to control minds, man, just by us, having that faith, doing the work and getting into that point. You see what I'm saying? So right. It says, verse 10, I love her above health and beauty, and chose to have her in the stead of light, for the light that cometh from her never goeth out. So right, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding it was here from way before the days of old. You see what I'm saying? Joseph had wisdom to be able to break down dreams when it's all said and done with. So the light that cometh from Yahweh Shema Shai never goeth out. It says all good things together came to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hands. Right, man. Going into the riches of Yahweh Shema Shai. Everything on this earth, everything on this earth belongs to Yahweh Shema Shai. He knows exactly how to get it, when to get it, or the best time to have it. You see what I'm saying? Like Yahweh Shai basically told Peter, hey, it's a coin in that fish mouth. I believe it was Peter. Grab him up. There's a coin in his mouth. You see what I'm saying? So for him to get to that point, he had to have the wisdom. He was born with the wisdom, basically, of Yahweh Shema Shai. It says, verse 12, and I rejoice in them all, because wisdom goeth before them, and I knew not that she was the mother of them. So right, I remember in 2021, I had no patience at all. Like the Lord since that time, the Lord took me through various trials and tribulations, adversities to give me more patience. And I remember in 2021, I said, man, I gotta learn how to fish. I gotta learn how to fish. So in the midst of Jacob's trouble, um, in the midst of Jacob's trouble, um, I'm gonna catch me a fish basically. I remember I used to fish all the time with my dad growing up in Chicago, whatever the case may be. But I never basically went out and fished on my own since then. So in 2021, I bought me a fishing pole, and the first time I cast it out there in the river, it got tangled up. So I said, man, forget this fishing pole, man. I put that fishing pole in the closet. I never untangle it. I end up throwing that fishing pole away basically because I had no patience to actually sit there and use the wisdom. Well, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua for wisdom on how to even untangle this fishing pole. You see what I'm saying? So I just put it in the closet. I said I'm gonna get to it. I end up leaving that fishing pole. I never, you know what I'm saying? So recently, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, this whole 2023, 2024 been giving me wisdom on new hobbies and just new things to apply to my life and better myself. And I end up saying, all right, I'm gonna learn how to fish. Again, I'm really gonna learn how to fish by myself. So I went and got me a fishing pole. I started fishing. I started casting it out there. So now I'm casting out there. It ain't getting tangled up. So guess what? The challenge came. I cast it out there and it ended up getting tangled up. So instead of me putting it in the closet, I really sat right there and learned how to untangle the fishing pole. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahshua gave me the wisdom to understand how to untangle the fishing pole every time it get tangled up, and how to put the new hooks on there, the new weights on there. You see what I'm saying? So every day I'm going out there, not every day, but when I first got that wisdom, to where I can untangle it myself, I'm going out there and I'm just casting it out there. I'm not catching nothing. I still ain't never catch nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't never used no live bait. I always use like the fake fish. But I had got my cast down perfect, So now I know how to go out there and cast it in the water. One time a fish actually nibbled. I felt the fish nibble on my arms. You know what I'm saying? So I got excited. So, but it took wisdom to even get to that point to where now I can untangle my own fishing pole and I can cast it out there and reel it in. You see what I'm saying? Before, basically what I'm trying to say is every single thing that we do in our life, every single aspect in our life, we have to have some form of wisdom. And by us praying to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, before we even do something, He's going to direct our path right to give us that knowledge to be able to handle whatever situation we're going through. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Verse 11 again, all good things together came to me with her and innumerable riches in her hand, and I rejoice in them all because wisdom go before them, and I knew not that she was the mother of them. I learned diligently and do communicate her liberally. I do not hide her riches. All right, we don't hide the riches of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We don't have the wisdom, knowledge, or understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. We out there on the highways and byways preaching and teaching and showing forth the light of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, showing forth His wisdom, letting our people know what's going to come to this place. The end all be all of America, the judgment that's coming into this place, and what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people for clinging onto this place, man. It's all right. Verse 14, for she is the treasure unto man that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, being commended for the gifts that come from learning. So, right, we're going to be commended from the gift that came from studying, to showing ourselves approved, learning to be quiet. We become friends of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai for taking the time to diligently understand the prophecies that's coming to this place, that must come to pass, for diligently trying to get closer to Yahweh Shem Yahshua by abiding His word. The scripture say, blessed is he that read it. So, right. It says, verse 15, Yahweh had granted me to speak as I would and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me, because it is he that leadeth unto wisdom and directed the wise. So right, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he will lead you into wisdom, and he will direct the wise. He would direct your footsteps to cause you to continue to walk in wisdom. You know, to understand the difference between good and evil, to understand what upsets him. You know, sin. You know, added sin upon sin and iniquity upon iniquity. So you begin to chip off certain things in your life that hold you back and that keep you from the wisdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Scripture say, into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that's subject to sin. That's why 2/3 of our people don't understand who they are. You know, that's why they don't know that they are Israelites. You know, that's why they out here calling on every single false god, not calling on Yahweh Shemel Shai. They haven't got to the point to where they became friends of Yahweh Shemel Shai. When it's all said and done with, it's a scripture to say, at first she will walk with him by crooked ways until she may trust his soul. So you come into this truth, and after some odd time, Yahweh Shemel Shai will start to increase you. You know, when he see that you have that fear, you know, that obedience, you know, he start to increase you in wisdom and knowledge. You know, some people get wisdom, they get the name of the Lord one year, and the next year they immediately puff up and feel like they just know more than the elders. But that humble soul, that righteous spirit, that Yahweh Shemel Shai, the diligent brothers that's out there on the highways and byways teaching week in and week out, those are going to be the ones that Yahweh Shemel Shai constantly uplift and increase in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, when it's all said and done with. So in a time of trouble, we're not going to be ashamed. Yahweh I'm a part of that number. So right, verse 16, for in his hand are both we and our words, are all wisdom also and knowledge of workmanship. All wisdom, it says, for in his hand are both we and our words, all wisdom also and knowledge of workmanship, man. So by understanding that I can just simply pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai and ask him for knowledge, whatever it be, man. Whether I want to learn how to cook a new meal, whether I want to learn so whatever type of math or whatever the situation is. If I want to learn a new instrument, I could pray to Yahweh Shemel Shai, and if it be his will for me to learn, you know, for me to learn whatever, because you don't want to just, you know, be just learning, you know, anything, you know, but whatever convenient for me that Yahweh Shemel Shai has written in my story for me to learn, you know, I pray that he give me the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and the patience to actually sit right there and learn it. When it's all said and done with, man, that's that workmanship, that knowledge. It says all wisdom also and knowledge of workmanship. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely to know how the world was made and the operations of the elements. So that's his knowledge that he was giving Solomon. You know, Solomon was one of the wisest men that walked this earth. It says the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of the sun, and the change of seasons. So he understood, you know, how the earth worked. It's another chapter, I believe, in this same book. It basically said, it was probably in Sirach. It was basically saying he had wisdom of the depth, the length, and the width, or something like that, of the earth. You see what I'm saying? So right, you know, by us, you know, praying to Yahweh Shemel Shai, we get wisdom. You know, and you start to appreciate it more and more as life goes by, man. As you know, as we hear, you start to appreciate this wisdom more and more. You see what I'm saying? So right, it says the beginning, ending, midst of the times, alterations of the turning of the sun, and the change of seasons, the circuit of years, the position of stars, the nature of living creature, and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds, and the reasonings of man, diversities of plants, and the virtues of roots. Right, and I know brothers who really love plants, man. You know, sometimes I see them branch off to the side and be real deal studying the flower, or studying the plant, or studying the leaf, and it's like that's what's intriguing to him. You know, that's the wisdom that Yahweh Shemel Shai gave him. You know, so it's just, all these things are written down are basically given from on high, man. All right, and he gives certain brothers understanding, you know. So when my elder come and tell me, yeah, I gotta tell y'all this, or whatever the case may be, and it'll blow your mind. What Yahweh Shai revealed to him, you know, to where you can't tell me if I ain't got a pen and a paper, because I'm gonna forget it. You see what I'm saying? So right, man, it's just Yahweh Shai. He gives us the ability to be the wisdom to break down a prophecy, to rightly divide the word of truth, basically what I'm trying to say. So right, it says verse 21, and all such things are as either secret or manifest, them I know. So right, Yahweh Shema Shai here revealing his word unto his servants, the prophets. Verse 22, for wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtile, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. So right, through the wisdom knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai, you're able to understand secret things. I believe it was Elijah. He had wisdom to where he wasn't even at a certain place, and basically it was a king trying to come up and catch some Israelites slipping or something like that. I believe it was in First Kings. It had to be in First Kings, and Elijah was basically telling, yeah, he over there waiting on you right now, miles away. Yeah, he gonna be at this same spot right now. He gonna be waiting on you. Yahweh Shema Shai told me, so don't even go over there. So now the people, the diviners, or whoever was on a opposing end was basically saying, yeah, Elijah telling them everything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? So that's that subtile, lively, manifold, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, we can't slip. He put the puzzle together, and he put the pieces in play when it's all said and done with. So right, it says, verse 23, kind to man, steadfast, sure, free from care, having all power, overseeing all things, and going through all understanding, pure and most subtile spirit. So right, Esau can create a gear that turns counterclockwise, that turns another gear clockwise, and turns another gear counterclockwise to basically draw water out the ground. But Yahweh Shema Shai already knew how that was going to work. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So right, it says, overseeing all things and going through all understanding, pure and most subtile spirits. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and groweth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no undefiled thing fall into her. So right, that's why you have to have a certain spirit. You have to be a part of the that 1/3 remnant. Yahweh Desire, I'm a part of that number. The brothers, the diligent brothers that's out there, teaching, to be able to get to that point, man. Because Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 tells us, it says, unto a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter or dwell in a body that is subject to sin, man. So you have to have some form of undefiled. Yahweh Shema Shai had to choose you to give his wisdom to, man, when it's all said and done with. So right, it says, verse 26, for she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh, and the image of his goodness. And being but one, she could do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new, and all ages enter into the holy souls. She maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets. So right, by us having this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, we become friends of Yahweh and prophets. Because what Yahweh Shai said, ye are my friends. I tell you everything that the Father told us. We are those prophets from the days of old. 2,000 years ago, we were walking with Yahweh Shai. We were being healed by Yahweh Shai. So right, we believed on Yahweh Shema Shai. We prayed to Yahweh Shema Shai 2,000 years ago. That's why we able to even have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding now. When it's all said and done with, man. I'm gonna jump around a little bit, cause I know in If you read Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8, it goes into more detail about the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 14. It says, there was a little city and few men within it, and there came a great king against it and besieged it and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city, yet no man remembered that same poor man. So right, you can be a poor man on this side, which we all are poor or going to be poor when this devil come with the MOTB. We're going to trust in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai to where we duck that MOTB and not be tempted by it, So right, being that poor wise man, it says, now there was found in it a poor wise man. He by his wisdom delivered the city, yet no man remembered that same poor man. So right, by the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, a poor man, a worm, can be able to deliver a city from a great king. And we represent that poor man that's finna basically deliver that I ain't gonna say deliver. Yahweh does the delivering, but teaching the word that's gonna cause those that believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahshai to be delivered. We represent that poor man by basically being the mouthpiece of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai on this earth. It says, verse 16, then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. So right, wisdom is better than strength. But 2/3 of our people are spiritually weak. They don't have the strength of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. You see what I'm saying? So therefore they despise this word when it's all said and done with. It says, then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. That's why, they shun us. That's why they look at us on the street corners, and they look down on us for teaching the Bible every Saturday. That's why your friends and your family don't want to watch your lessons. That's why they can't get it. That's why they stuck in the world. That's why they stuck in the same cycle over and over again, going through it. Don't understand why they going through it. You see what I'm saying? They have something, and then as soon as they have it, the Lord will blow upon it because they don't understand how to handle it by being obedient to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. So they constantly go through the same thing over and over and over again, and these curses basically eating them up, man. You see what I'm saying? So right, verse 17, it says, the words of wise man are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Our words are heard in quiet. They see us on the street corners. They don't understand. They can't quite put their finger on why we out there, man. When it's all said and done, our words are heard in quiet. But they listening to Esau. Esau tell them, come take it. You see what I'm saying? They ran it down to they pull up in the car. They pull up in the car to a tent and toot their damn nose up and let a nigga swab their nose. You see what I'm saying? When you swab their nose, he'll tell you, yeah, you got this. The nigga get to shaking and oh no, Lord. You see what I'm saying? And hold out his arm. Just like he gonna hold out his hand. That's why he gonna praise Elon when his time come. That's why they gonna fall for that order out of KO. You see what I'm saying? You worry about the Gaza Strip. What you think Trump gonna do when with these mass deportations? He gonna be just like goddamn Bibi. He gonna be just like Bibi to the Northern Tribe when it's all said and done with these mass deportations, man. And they gonna fall for that order out of KO. You see what I'm saying? So this is verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyed much good. So right, the wisdom, knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is better than weapons of war, because he's gonna physically give us teeth and make us those weapons of war when it's all said and done. So we're not gonna need a physical weapon to take down this devil as long as we have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the light of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the wisdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. We're not gonna fall. We're not gonna fall by his devices. You're gonna kick our door down, and next thing you know, we're gonna be damn invisible. You're gonna be looking at us. We're gonna be looking at you. We're gonna be scared of the motherfucker because we don't even know we're invisible. So next thing you know, you got your guns pointed. Ain't nobody home. We right in front of you. You get on a walkie-talkie, he ain't here. You see what I'm saying? Now we looking at each other like, yeah, boy, how about Shemel Shai come through? You see what I'm saying? So, right. And that's just what it is, man. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, man. When it's all said and done with. This is Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So, right, you have to get wisdom is the principal thing. You know, the chief things of life. It says she is the mother of all things. So if you want to learn anything in this world, first you have to pray to Yahweh Shema Shai for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know, wisdom to apply your mind to be able to learn something, patience to be able to sit right there and endure the learning process, and understanding. What's Jake, he be like 20 feet away, and he be shooting like a basketball. He have a water bottle on the ground, and he shoot a grape from like 20 feet away inside a water bottle. He missed the first time. He said, I understand it now. And once he said, I understand it now, he started from 20 feet away shooting a grape inside a water bottle, a Sprite bottle. You see what I'm saying? So, right, wisdom is a principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. The more you pray to Yahweh Shema Shai for wisdom, the more he fill up your cup. So serious. It could be the smallest thing or the biggest thing. You know, every time, you know, I ain't gonna get into it, but Yahweh Shema Shai, he always there to help you. You know, that's basically what I'm trying to say. It says, verse 8, exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. So as long as you exalt the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to bring you into honor. You know, you have to, and it says she shall promote thee, then she shall bring thee into honor. So right, we get a promotion. You get more wisdom. He started to fill your cup. Your cup started to overflow. So now your whole family is basically counting on the wisdom, knowledge of understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. So now you got your sons and your daughters praying to Yahweh Shema Shai for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and whatever craft he blessed them with before they came. Now you start to see them increasing that, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a beautiful trickle-down effect. You see what I'm saying? So, right. It says, when thou doest embrace her, she shall give to Salakia, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. So, right. Physically, you know, when Yahweh Shai, 2nd Ezra chapter 2, put those, and 40, 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 40, put those crowns on each brother head that's amongst that number, that 144,000. Yahweh Razah, I even make it to be a part of that number. You know, this wisdom is what's going to get us to that point. You see what I'm saying? So we have to keep going, keep striving for greatness, man, because Yahweh Shema Shai is in the midst of us. He hears our prayers, man, and he gives us wisdom. He gives us wisdom to be able to get through certain situations, man, and that's the beauty of it. It says, verse 10, hear, O my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of thy life shall be many. I have taught thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in the right path. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straitened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. So right, that's just what it is. As long as we have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai, we're not going to stumble in the midst of our run, man. You know, it's going to be a smooth path that's fitted straight just for your feet. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to have somebody running faster than you, smoother than you, understanding what step you're going to take next, right there to be able to help you. And that's our big brother, Yahweh Shai. Pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom, on to the next.